What's going on, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good night, depending on what part of the world you at. Over here, good afternoon. It's just hit about 12. But I want to talk to everybody about something real quick that bothers me. I'm sure it bothers a lot of people, but they don't even acknowledge that it bothers them sometimes. Now, what I'm talking about is your time versus work time. Your time versus work time. Now, what I mean by work time, I'm talking about the time, like your time you gotta go to work and how much time you invest into that. Let's talk about work time for a second. We all know the routine, right? That BS and the MFers and all that. They have you rushing. So, for example, the night before, you set up everything. You got your alarm going. You got your clothing that you're gonna probably use for the next day picked out, the whole 9 yards. You know what you're gonna do. You got the coffee maker on the timer. Basically, you're doing everything you can to make sure that you don't show up to that piece of S job late. Now, when I hate piece of S, I don't mean like, everybody works a crap job. I don't mean that. I'm just saying, I would say 75% of us do not want to go to work. We could agree with that, right? Probably even 85. We all want to work because we're built like that. We want to work doing something, but we don't want to go to that particular job probably. Now, what my pet peeve is the fact that we invest so much time into not being late to that. And if we are late that morning, we're rushing, we're going, we're rushing, we're throwing everything around. We forget to comb our hair, we forget to walk the dog. We don't even, hold up, try to make sure my phone don't fall here. We forget to walk the dog, or we let the dog pee and not poop. We out that door so fast and we're rushing through traffic, we're mad, our hair's messed up, we're fixing our tire on the road, we're walking in, suitcase, whatever it is, your name badge and everything is knocked over. You get there and you do all this hard work because you might have overslept, or you just didn't sleep right, or you went to sleep late, or whatever the case may be, but the point is that you're late. And you could just be 1 minute late, a few seconds late, or even if it's 20 to 30 minutes late, or hour late, it don't matter, you're just late. So you do everything you can to get there, right? You flying through everything to get there, even though you're already late or you're trying not to be late. So you get there just for your punk of a boss to be like, oh, you late. Oh, if you get 2 more, you're going to get a write-up. All this stupid S that, man, we don't give a F about that, man. Shut your mouth up. I'm sorry. Not saying that to be irresponsible, like, oh, I'm late, so what? I don't mean that. But I mean, like, I'm talking about to the people that are actually good workers. I'm talking about the people that's actually good workers. All you other slackers, that's your problem. To the good workers, and you late and they give you BS. You're like, come on, man. You know me. Like, I'm not usually. I'm almost never late. I'm sorry. They're still giving you slack. They're making it seem like it's the end of the effing world, right? Don't you hate that? Now, but my pet peeve is this. My pet peeve is nothing to do with the bosses and their BS. Some bosses take their job so serious, not knowing that it could be replaced like that. Go into business for yourself. We'll talk about that on another video. Go into business for yourself, but we'll talk about that in another video. But I'm talking to those bosses that they take it so serious and they cornballs. Anyway, now that was your work time, right? The time you invest into that and how much dedication and commitment you give to it. Now your time you don't value so much. This is my problem with people. You ever been somewhere and the person that we just talked about, the work time guy, he does everything to get to work on time, right? But when it comes to meeting up to do something that you guys genuinely want to do, you guys want to do that. Go to Six Flags, go to a party, catch a flight, or just meet up at a bar. It don't even matter how high or low, how big or small the situation is. But those same guys show up late to meet with you or to do something. They're running late. They give you text messages, running a little behind. Like you just that dude to steal on. Like, it kills me. For example, if we're going to a party for my lady or my boys or whoever I'm supposed to be going with or meeting with, they get there late. It drives me nuts. That's your time. You ever seen this stupidity where people talk about, oh yeah, we going to the club tonight, but we're not going to show up till like 12 o'clock, 12:30 when it gets popping, or 11:30, whatever. I'm like, what? 11:30, the club closed at 2 or 3. Like, why I want to get there at 12:30 to kick it just for 3 hours? When I've been waiting to go to this. I've been waiting to go to this club with whoever I'm going with for the whole week. You told me last Saturday, let's go to the club this Saturday. Now this is not, I ain't going to no club. I'm just saying, I'm just giving you a scenario. They said last Saturday, let's go to the club this Saturday. So this Saturday come just for you to tell me, yeah, we waited the whole week just for we could get there late, for we could make an entrance and it be popping so we could chill for 3 hours. So you know, realize what I'm saying, people. I'm not just talking about the club, I'm talking about whatever scenario. If you're meeting somebody at a restaurant, or you're just going out with your homeboys, or ladies, you're going out with your girls to do some shopping or whatever the case may be, don't be late. Show up on time. Show up early. It's your time. Work is going to be around the corner again. You got to go to work on Monday or Sunday or whoever works. For those who work on the weekends, you got to go back to work and do it all over again. And you got to dedicate all of your good time to them because you got to pay the bills, which is understandable. But don't be an a-hole and not value your time. When it comes to hanging out on your time, show up on time. Wake up early on Saturday or Sunday or whatever days you have off. Because I have off sometimes like on weekdays. Whatever time you have off, show up early. Wake up early. Go for a run. Go have breakfast somewhere with a friend or even by yourself. But get there on time, people. Get there on time. Do it on time. You can go so many places in one day. We act like the days are so short. People are always like, there ain't enough hours in the day. Yes, it is for me. There's enough days in the house for me. I be waking up, I go running, then I come home, you know, do a little something, some coffee. I might add something to a script. After the coffee, I go have breakfast somewhere with a friend. I had breakfast this morning with a friend. Me and him, we were just talking up. Shout out to John. We was chopping it up a little bit. After that, I went back home, I changed because it was hot outside and I went straight after the run. I went home, I changed. Then I walked my dog. I met up with somebody else while I was walking the dog and we talked about some other business ventures. We did a lot of stuff. And then now I'm doing this video. I'm heading somewhere right now. Man, my point is, there's enough time. Stop playing. Value your time. Put as much time and effort into your day, your days off, the days for you that you put into work. Don't spend it sleeping. Go to sleep early on your work days if you want to sleep. But don't spend your good days, your days, don't spend them sleeping. Don't spend them procrastinating. Don't spend them getting ready for 16 hours in the mirror just to show up late somewhere. Do that early. The same way you ladies, the same way you wake up and you do your makeup for work, and it's like you gotta be at work at 8 o'clock in the morning, some of you at 7 o'clock in the morning. Y'all wake up at 5 to start doing that. But the club popping off at 9, and y'all wanna get there at 10, 11, because y'all gotta do this, y'all gotta do this, y'all gotta do 100 things. And I'm not talking about ladies, I'm talking about everybody. I'm just using them as an example at the current moment. I'm talking about everybody. Cause I go through that with my ladies, you know, we get there late because of that. But y'all get the message. Put time and effort into your day as much as you do into the work day. If anything, switch it. The work day is important when you're at work. It's not important when you're not there. So wake up early on a work day and take your time with what you gotta do. Don't be rushing for them. They give you give them work, they give you a check. Don't be messing up your mornings and your stuff with them. Forget that. Put time and effort into your day. When you go to work, you don't gotta look fabulous and all that. I mean, look, you wanna look good. Schedule your time out to get there on time the way you normally do. That's a good thing. But put that much time, effort, and commitment into your day. Make your days count. You'll be a happier person. You'll be a healthier, mentally healthier person. You'll be healthier as well because you put some of that time into traveling or jogging and exercising as well. But y'all get the message. Put as much effort, time, and commitment into your day the way you put it into a work day. If anything, put more. Please. You'll save yourself. Love y'all.